guys, welcome back to my channel. It's me, Cory, and today it's a different kind of video, and it's making me nervous because it's my very first time sharing my sketchbook tour. I know this is not an art channel, but lately I'm leaning towards this hobby of going back to being, the artist in me, like way back 2 decades ago, 2 kids ago. So yes, grab your drink. I have mine. This is the fresh fruit, dragon fruit. I'm not sure if you have dragon fruit wherever you are now, but it's really hot here. But the sky is very gloomy, so weird. So today's video is to me, it's a very remarkable one because I'm braving myself in sharing my new sketchbook. No fuss, no brand, nothing. I just found this notebook in a gift shop store here called Awesome, and I covered it with a patch here with the egg. So I decided to go back to my sketching, my old hobby, but this time it's my very first time to try out colored pencils. Okay, it's not that I don't have any background with arts. I majored in fine arts in interior design way back 2 decades ago. Let's not do math here, but yes. And colored pencils were not our main medium to use with our plates. We call it plates projects, when we are doing rendering. It's always watercolor. So I love doing watercolor, but this time around I want to try doing colored pencils. And I'm gonna flash her Instagram. She's a Thailander, and I'm really inspired with her work. It's very detailed, very realistic, and I'm no way near that. But I got inspired to do the entire one sketch per day, and I managed to finish maybe 20 here, and it's still ongoing. But I did a poll on Instagram weeks ago that if you are interested to see my work, it's not really the Van Gogh type if you're looking at very professional artists. It's just my own way of doing my sketch. So enough rambling, I'm just gonna share with you my materials first. So this is the notebook, like I mentioned. This is not maybe 100 GSM. It's not even for watercolor. It's just mentioned sketchbook, so I believe it's for dry medium, so pastels and all. It can handle watercolor. I've tried, and I'm gonna show you in a bit. And also I used pencils here from Marco Renoir Fine Art. It's not the professional grade, I believe. There's a lot like Prisma. There is also the Caran d'Ache Luminance. I'm eyeing on that, and I'm still saving for that because I'm seeing the difference between this when I used, and I'm looking at videos, the people who use the Caran d'Ache Luminance. It's really different. So but what I love about these Marco Renoir pencils is that even though I sharpen them a lot already, it's not breaking. It's very good hard kind of wax pencil. It claimed that it's made of wax oil pencil, so it's still smooth when I blend. So yeah, that's the main medium that I used. And of course, felt pens. You can use the micron, you can use the Uniball, any permanent. And this is the Uniball Signo, the white, for my finishing touches, the highlights and all. And of course, this is the main pencil that I used to sketch first. I know you can immediately directly use colored pencils, but I love using this Kaweco Sport lead, I think 7. I'm not sure about the size, but yeah, I have the entire refill on this. So it's easy to erase and not so like, you know, if you use the HB pencils. So I love that. So now moving on to the tour. Let me just drink. I'm really nervous, guys, because this is my first time showing around, and in my entire life it's like really private to me, but maybe after this I will start posting on my Instagram. So yeah, not only journaling, fountain pens, we are expanding to the art side of me. So welcome to my channel. So I put here the date that I started this, February 11. And I decided that every sketchbook that I have, it will be in one theme. I might have one that is all around, but for this sketchbook, this is like exclusively for my pastry collection, bakeries and all, breads and whatnot. So I just used a Posca pen to write the title here, the Bake Shop collection. So this is the first one. I know it's really flat and I'm not loving it that much, but not bad for the first try. This is the Bakewell tart. And disclaimer, guys, I did not eat all of this and, you know, sit down in the cafe and sketch them. I'm not that brave enough. I'm doing that now, but few months, like February, I am just doing my practice from this book. So this is the Essential Baking Recipe book, and I am getting my inspirations here, my reference here, so I don't need to go to a cafe. So you can do that as well, or open Pinterest. But for me, I am distracted when I'm using my phone or my laptop or the iPad, because some pop-up notification and then done. So I'm more focused if I'm using this recipe book, the colored one. So it's easy for me. There's the light. It's still like realistic one, but I use this as a reference and not as all you can see here. The entire sketches here are not from my eating session. Okay, so this I didn't like so much, but yeah, I mix watercolor here as the majority of the colors, the base, but very light, and then touch up with colored pencils. So this sketchbook is mainly for colored pencils, but yeah, for the base I use watercolor. For this one, I braved by not using any watercolor at all, and it's really, I don't like it. It's so flat to me, and the lines are so hard. So if you are an artist, and you feel free to comment down below what are your tips, because I am also looking and watching so many YouTube videos and trying to get some tips and tricks using colored pencils, because I really am very new to this. So no judging, please. And this is my first croissant ever. So far I love it. I started to learn the lighting, the highlights, the lines and the shadows. So from afar it looks like a croissant, right? It's a very huge croissant. So yeah, I love this. And also these are all very little minimal colored pencil, because I realized my reference was really like, you know, blending, and I really am very poor with blending yet with this colored pencil. So this is like a dessert in the glass, and some kind of like a squishy marshmallow with the cream inside. So I used Posca as well. So even my highlights here are still very hard. I don't know if you find this good, but it's just 50-50. I like it or not, but yeah. Again, this is 2 flat loaves of bread. I mean, slice of bread with my colored pencil, and not so, but in the camera it's so dark, but in here in the actual it's not really dark. And this one is, yeah, this is again another, this is my favorite, because successfully I have used only colored pencils, and I have managed to give that details there for the cake, for the sponge, as well as this, I forgot this, what is this called, but yeah, it's like a slice of that entire thing. So I love this, how it looks, and the almonds as well. It's it's good enough for me. I don't know with you guys, but yes. And these biscuits, I tried to use pen as a highlight and it's worst. But oh, sorry, cookies. It looks like a, what do you call this, petit four when you're having coffee. So yeah, these are a mix of cookies and one with this cream. So I'm not sure if you find it good, but it's okay. One sketch per day. Not bad. And this is a donut, the original Krispy Kreme donut, I suppose, without any fillings and all, just a glaze. And it's kind of a bread. I forgot the name. It has some white thing sugary on top. I have colored it so dark, but it looks like it's burnt. But yeah, hit and miss, guys. That's the part of being, like, you know, trying out something. Again, this is a croissant with a ham and cheese. I also find this very dark, but who cares? There's some croissants that are dark, right? Burnt, dry. But yeah, this is again one sketch there. I don't know if you're enjoying my flip here, but yeah, again, this is another bread that has some ice, sugary thingy on top. Or I think this is the Korean garlic bread with that cream. I forgot. Oh my god, I'm hungry now. But yeah, this is the one. And the pretzel, again, the usual classic pretzel without those flavors and all. So I'm not sure if is a pretzel good enough for you guys, but shadowing and all, I think I nailed it in my own opinion. This is a dark chocolate cake with a, like, a paper base here. I'm not sure if you can see that well and get that it's a cake, but this part I love because I also kind of like nailed it. It's very, very dark and black in the photo, but somehow I gave it a bit of a texture looking, so yay to me. Again, this is the Black Forest, and I am very disappointed because my cherry looks like blueberry. You see that? That's the thing with these colors, because if you choose this kind, for example this pink, it will turn this. So there's really, like, you know, I have to get to know my colors, my swatching, so that I won't be doing a cherry that is a blueberry. So yeah, this is my slice of Black Forest. And next is the maple and pecan cookie. I think this is the close-up of the previous biscuits there. So there's like a pecan nut here. I kind of like it because it's again all colored pencils. Marbled biscuits, I don't know if you are familiar with this, but yeah, this is the one with like a red and yellow mixed. So I'm not a baker, guys, so correct me if I'm wrong here, but I'm just doing sketches. New York cheesecake. So again, these lines here are too thick, and I'm still struggling with how to achieve white icing, like if the paper is white on white. So that's again another challenge for me that to learn, and the shadowing as well, and the texture of the cake here. But so far it looks yum to me. And last, I think last, yeah, chocolate eclair. So this is again also my favorite, because even though it's black, the chocolate, I'm still learning how to get the actual detail. If you've seen, I don't know how to pronounce her name because it's in Thai, but yeah, it's really, really good. If you check her Instagram, she don't have any YouTube, but that's sad. But I wanted to see how she's doing. She's making also, you know, the silverwares really, really realistic. Like, how does she do it? And also she does it in the cafe, and she goes there and sit, and you know, before she ate it, she's drawing it. So she must be really very fast. It's really realistic, on point. And I am not done with coloring the rest, so I sketched them first from this pencil. So I don't know if you really want to see a part 2 of this when it's done, but I'm happy with this so far. I just regret one thing. If I knew that I can do it, I could have started it with a better quality notebook, because so far this paper is not bad for a practice, but to me it's kind of like my son's level, you know, this kind of paper. It's really cheap, $1 notebook. So I regretted it. Now I bought a few sketchbooks. I'm not sure if I'll continue here and see all these frustrations, because I've seen and I've tried that in the good quality paper, the colors coming out, you know, the texture is much more realistic, not flat. So yeah, let's see if I'm gonna finish this or start in a new notebook, which will give me a better result. But of course, being an artist, it's not on the material, it's not on the whatever you use, it's your hand, your creativity, your eyes. So it's just a bonus if you have a good branded coloring materials, artist tools, you know, because I've seen a lot, they just use a very cheap brands of coloring materials, and it's also good. So it's really on you. And I'm still trying my luck and my best to get back to this. This is my first time also doing pastries, and I'm enjoying doing it. So I think I'll continue this kind of concept. And but I'm very weak with animals, with also I'm learning now urban sketching, so I might share that as well. So yes, thank you again for sharing. And this cover is from Kanandi, a local Indonesian leather maker. So I used it with my Midori before, and I repurposed it for this. It's an A6 size. So I'm thinking maybe even a Midori notebook or a Hobonichi is a good sketching paper. But then again, there are also other that is really focused for artists, so I'm looking at it. So if you're an artist, do drop a comment with your words of encouragement, please. Not your criticism. I'm very new and I'm just learning by the book. I mean, yeah, by YouTube. I'm not doing any courses, any online or schools institution, because I am working, and this is just for my 1 to 2 hours per day, alternately with my reading. So just for my mental health balance, you know, and stop scrolling and shopping, online shopping. So yes, thank you for sticking around. Please give it a thumbs up if you enjoyed this sketchbook tour, and if you want to see more as well. For my friends there who are more into planners, journals, and fountain pens, if you don't like these kind of videos, it's okay, I understand, you can skip. But for those of you who are into that but also wanting to learn about arts and sketches and all, I think it connects. So give it a heart there in the comments, so I know that you are into this type of content. Once again, I will be back with more videos. Please subscribe and see you on my next one. Bye.